It just means sometimes it's okay to speak up, to say something that might potentially rub somebody the wrong way. But it's okay. We can agree to disagree, as they say. And I think again, I grew up in America, and I always had a hard time when I was interacting with my Vietnamese family who had either just come over, or when I lived in Vietnam, where it is such two polar opposites sometimes in the culture, right? When Americans can be seen sometimes as being too open, and then you have the Vietnamese who are very, very careful and cherry pick words sometimes because of potentially offending somebody else. And I think when you are serious about finding remote work, you're going to have to understand there's going to be some type of culture that you will have to embrace, understand. Doesn't mean you have to believe in everything about that culture, but you have to adjust somewhat the way you interact so that you can blend in and, again, culturally fit. There's a good culture fit. Culture fit is a thing I've been hearing a lot in some of the podcasts that we've done, and how that's important in Western employers. When they are hiring you, they want to find the person with the skill set, but almost equally important is that person a good fit for the rest of the team members that they're going to be working on a daily basis with.
Absolutely. And I think it was said earlier that, we talked about pay and, getting paid for what your skills are. And, it's, I don't remember who said it, Lam, maybe you remember, but we talked at some point, and one of us said that, it's, your number one skill you should have is to be able to talk about your other skills, right? So because one thing is having the skills that would allow you to get the what do you call this, the salary level that you want, but it's not enough to have the skills. I mean, we all know this. It's obvious, but then again, as you say, you need to train it. You need to be able to formulate what you can do and what value you can create, because in the end, an employer pays you for value, right? So the better you are at formulating value, the more obvious it will seem to a rational employer that he should pay you the salary that you are asking for, right? You can have all the skills you want in the world. If you can't formulate it, an employer will give you a lower salary than you want, no matter what. So absolutely. So I think it always comes back to communication, I think, when we have these discussions. So actually, I want to say, Lam, do you have more questions? Because I think we are slowly running out of time.
I think we covered a lot today, and I really appreciate your input today. There's a couple of things that both Alex and I can speak for myself, definitely. I've heard that we didn't think about before. And it's new to us, so I really appreciate it. And I think the listeners will also appreciate some of your perspective and knowledge. If people want to find you, well, of course, we'll leave it in the footnotes of the video. But where is it easiest for somebody to connect with you?